every single YouTuber, especially the larger ones, suddenly stopped talking about Johnny Somali, Johnny would have no choice but to stop as well. The attention is what drives Johnny Somali to carry on.
What's up, brother? How you know me?
You're Junior Somali?
Yeah, where are you from?
French.
You're from France?
Yeah, Paris.
You know me from YouTube or something?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Gabriel.
Gabriel? You know me, Johnny. What's up, brother? Let's take a photo. Nice to meet you, bro. One question before you leave. What do you think about me and what do you think about my content? I've always been like one of the most popular people from elementary to like class clown-esque. I've always been one of the most popular people from my childhood. Everybody wanted to be friends with me because I'm hilarious, and I was always someone outgoing, very outgoing. I've been extroverted from the day I came out of my mother's and I feel like when you have that kind of extroverted personality, you need that as a live streamer. I think my live stream triggers a manic state. I can go from a manic where I feel like I'm on top of the world and I can do whatever I want and I have a God complex and I'm running around the country like you guys cannot do anything to me. So I do have depressive states. I do have depressive moments when there's times I don't stream for months. There's times I don't stream for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And that's when like I'm in my depressive moods. Or you're in jail.
Live streaming is bringing more problems to my life than benefits. With socially, with my relationships with other people in life. Listen, my family to this day, they don't like me doing this live streaming shit. They think it's terrible. They think it's self-destructive, and to a point, I think it is self-destructive. But I don't know. It's became like a part of my life. The last 2 years, it became like I hate to say it, but like my purpose.
I appreciate you guys, all the haters, all my supporters. I love everybody equally. At least you're here watching. That's all that matters. I feel like I'm in a state of mania constantly. The psychiatrist in Arizona was telling my mom that they want to laser shock my head to see what the is wrong with me. My parents are more pissed than anybody else on the internet. I'm telling you that right now. They're like, my dad's like, why the are you going to Japan and with these people? Why are you going to Korea and with these people? Why are you doing this? Like,
What do you tell them when they ask you that?
I don't even have an answer. I don't. I just kind of like, I'm trying to, you know, I'm a live streamer. I'm like, the shit just happens. I think sometimes when you turn the camera on and you're doing live streaming, you kind of sell.
Things don't just happen randomly, Ramsey. You can't argue with people and yell, I'm an adult. I have it all figured out. I can make my own choices. 4 words: childish, arrogant, ignorant, and stubborn.
Sell your soul a little bit to your audience, you know what I mean? If you're at least trying to entertain them, you know? If you're a live streamer and if the chat's able to move you to do something for a certain amount of subs or donations, you know, you kind of sold your soul a little bit, right? Yes, Somali to the moon. Thank you for the $15. I got $45 for getting punched in the head. Can I send another 55? Let's get it to $100 for me getting punched in the head, guys. I'm getting CTE. Somebody send a donation now, or I'm shutting it off, guys. I'll turn the stream off now. I'm gonna block the camera until we get a TTS, guys. For IRL streaming, you have to rely on donations solely. So that's why someone like me is a little bit more crazier with my streams because I'm fully funded by my audience. When you're a live streamer, you're always trying to, like, I'm always trying to make my chat go fast. I'm always trying.
Ramsey is partly correct. However, it's not just donations or super chats. What I learned from Tectone is the concept of multi-streaming. When you multi-stream on other platforms besides YouTube, you not only build a brand for yourself, but also attract more audiences from other live streaming platforms. Unfortunately for Ramsey, he can't do multi-streaming.
Trying to get the donations flowing.
If you don't have a chat, you don't have an audience. A lot of IRL streamers like me or just streamers in general, chat is God.
No, the chat is not God. Yeah, that's I would never say that. Chat only wants the worst from you. You know, they don't care about you. They want content. They don't care.
I feel like some of these other streamers are already millionaires, so they're like, you can give some of these streamers $500, and they're like, I don't know. Thanks for the dinner.
I mean, I just ignore it, or I'll just be like, yep, thanks for the money. You know, when I see a certain donation or chat chatter telling me to do something that I know is bad, I'm just thinking, why would I do that? Other people obviously just do it because they're desperate for the validation and they want the money and they want to be a big streamer. They're not seeing the bigger picture of the consequences behind what could happen. People who watch Johnny Somali want to see the worst from him. And he's pretty stupid because I don't know if he realizes that.
Let's go, guys. Thank you for supporting me, man. No one cares about this nonsense. Get drunk and chimp out. Crash out at night with no. Thank you for the donation, guys. Thank you, Suspendus. Thank you, Most Toxic. You guys want me to get a Jaeger bomb? I'll go get a Jaeger bomb. I don't care. Guys, soju's coming, guys. We're gonna drink right now. I'm gonna keep it chill though, just so we're loose today. Thank you so much, brother.
You just have to see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? You have to understand the intention behind the person sending you the money. Okay, if somebody sends me $100 and says, I want you to go out and get drunk tonight, knowing that I just had a crash out 3 days ago when I was drunk. Obviously that person wants me to crash out again, so I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to crash out again.
But I feel like there is a percentage of the audience that is like, yo, if he's not crashing out, if he's not doing crazy shit, if he's not getting arrested or, you know what I mean, running around the streets, like, I don't want to watch this. There's so many other streamers I could watch that do normal content. So I think the people that watch me, they watch me for me. You never know what's gonna happen next. If you turn on one of my streams, like, especially like when I'm outside doing something, like, you never know what's gonna happen or what I'm gonna do next.
Like, we got a day of Johnny Somali chaos content. That's how we do it. Yes! Oh, a bunch of police is coming out. Are they coming to arrest me or what? Yes! Are they coming to arrest me or what? Is national security people? No, you're fine. I like to go to the chaos. I like to show my audience that every influencer can go to any country and just go eat food and go sit down and look at the tourist attraction. I like to show what the is like crazy in the country. I want to watch, it's content that I want to see. That's what I try to create. We're here. Yo, you guys are gonna give me another interrogation. Asking about North Korea walking in this place. What's up, you guys? Hello. The good thing is in Korea, there's no bail. So, how are you doing? You know me? What's my name?
Johnny Somali.
What's up, brother? How are you? What's your name?
Todd.
Nice to meet you,
I
Todd.
don't know. You should just try to, I think you have a lot of energy and you should try to take your energy and try to spin it as positive and maybe help the community. It seems like you really like attention, so instead of getting negative attention, maybe you could get positive attention.
I'm gonna try.
Live streaming is very parasocial. So you get these fans that they've seen you grow over the years or how long you've been streaming, and that bond just becomes stronger. And they believe that they're really friends with you.
I mean, a lot of people are parasocial. They don't have any friends. They want somebody to hang out with all day. You know, they'll be like friends with the streamer and, you know, communities that for IRL streamers are obviously very active because those kind of viewers are very parasocial.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
I am not going to listen to these scumbag streamers because they don't know anything about parasocial freaks. Chilla's arts game, Parasocial, exemplifies the downsides of being a live streamer or a VTuber. For those who didn't play or watch someone play the game, spoiler alert, this is to spread awareness for live streamers. Don't click on any links that your chat sends you. Some psychos want to ruin your life or career for their own desires. Also, check for social media messages, as bots and scammers often run those accounts. I created a reaction video on Uro Crony, whose YouTube account was hacked by crypto scams, and I mentioned that I received a message from someone claiming they create VTuber models.
I have thick girls. I have fat girls. I have obese monsters. I've every type of woman, white, black, Mexican, Indian, I've done it all. And let me tell you, skinny girls that are firm have the best body type and the best skills. And the tightest.
So it's like almost like a really Black Mirror-esque version of reality TV, and we're filming ourselves 24/7 doing everything. There's live streamers that film themselves sleep.
I remember you at Falcon. W, thank you for the $30 today, by the way. I love you. I appreciate you so much, guys. More than you know. It does feel like a cycle. I don't know, I feel like Johnny Somali is more not just of like me or the character I created. It's like this whole cycle of entertainment. It's like it really does feel like a demon takes over me.
I'm very disconnected emotionally from my live streaming content. I mean, I've been live 24/7 for 84 days. So I kind of am going through a little bit of a personality change. And it's not a good one. But you know, anybody would go through this after being live for so long. It's all every day, it's all day, all day, all day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mentioned this on my Ramsey video, but I wasn't aware of the context at the time. Now, we know the context.
She keeps putting me down, she keeps dragging me down. I'm already going
57-day trip home. Leave Japan, it's overdone.
I'm gonna kill her! I'm gonna her up! I can't believe this! I don't care, dude. I don't care, bro. I got a glass in my hand. I don't care, bro. I can't take this anymore. I don't know why she can't just support me in my worst time ever. Worst time. Real I do get emotional. I've been emotional on this trip, but it's more, you know, it's like anger and stuff. Anger, resentment, shit like that. You know, negative emotions. Those are easy to have, but you know, like deeper stuff like empathy and shit. It's, you know, you can easily put that aside. Well, if I'm making content with the people around me, sometimes I have to have no empathy and no sympathy or anything, because it just makes for better content.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What do you guys think about what Paul said earlier? Feel free to comment below with your thoughts on what Paul said earlier.
IRL streaming like industry is very, I don't know, if you have empathy, you're not gonna succeed. So obviously I feel like if I try to think empathetically, it's just hard. I have a problem with empathy. Even my own family has called me very selfish my entire life. My father, I remember my father when I was like 6 years old, 7 years old, 6, 7 years old, my own father was like, Ramsey, you are a very callous individual. And that's like what, like, I'm 24 now, so that's almost like what, 17 years ago? That's something that stuck with me. I remember that my whole life. My 6, 7 years old, my dad's like, you're very callous. Like, I don't know why. So it's been like this since I was very young.
I don't have a very super strong family, you know, life. I'm very independent. My parents are very independent. You know, they're both, you know, like, they just work a lot. We're just independent. I didn't have a very like super loving upbringing. You know, I love my parents and they loved me, but they were always working, and you know, now I'm always working. So that's just not the character that I've, you know, had.
I think I would take the approach of my parents, like, you're f***ing up and I can't help you. Like, when foreign governments are, this is the third or fourth foreign government that has my child in a lockup and he's on the national news of the country, and has a mob of pitchforks and torches after him. I'm like, what can I do? There's only so much you can do for a kid. I really don't know what I would say, to be honest.
But guys, are you guys happy to see me back IRL, back in Seoul, back doing everything? Johnny needs to walk around with headgear. At this point, I do. I feel like I have some kind of CTE. Not only am I bipolar, but now I feel like I have some kind of CTE. How many times I've been punched in the head? Maybe it affected the part of my brain that has like the self-preservation or the fear part, you know? Because I'm really not scared of anything. There's a fear of the unknown. I've been in foreign prison before. And if I have to do it again, I will.
I think
Ramsey should be scared. I'm not sure how long he will be in prison, but I'm assuming, and exaggerating, that he's going to be in prison for more than 30 years, not 3 or 4 or 5 months, and there are no paying fines.
I think if I get sent to prison again, I'm gonna go psycho. if, and I think at that point, there's no more Ramsey at that point. I feel like I'll go crazy.
I mean, he's probably gonna go to jail in Korea for sure. Because, you know, in Asian countries, respect is like a big thing. and he is constantly going against what they want him to do, showing no remorse. So they're gonna throw the book at him, I think.
Johnny did a lot of terrible things to get like a really high popularity, like really fast, but in the long term, I think it's not good for him. Obviously, he might go to jail in Korea or something, so, you know, it might be a bad situation for him, but we'll see what ends up happening for him.
You think it's gonna happen?
No.
No?
Definitely not.
You gonna come visit me, Babin?
Yeah.
No conjugal visit, by the way. Oh, it's not like my life has not been destroyed by this. Nothing I've done warrants prison time, you know? It's ridiculous. It's a fine at most. Come on, like, let's be honest. That's what I've heard from multiple legal professionals.
Johnny thinks he can get away with everything because he feels he's special. He's not special here. Well, he likes to be the center of attention, and I think he gets his dopamine rush from that. So I'm not sure that it will go very well for him. And I don't think it's going to go well for him when other prisoners find out what he's been doing.
If I'm still in this place locked up, listen, tell Trump to free me. I'm an American citizen. I want to come home, man.
We're not making any threats. But if Johnny Somali's not free, Donald Trump, I'm asking you to put a tariff on Samsung. I'm asking you to put a tariff on all these Korean companies, Hyundai, that are sending cars to America. Put up the tariffs so they don't free Johnny Somali. Put up the tariffs, do it. I need to change my name to Johnny America or Johnny Jewish or Johnny Ashkenazi to be saved, I think. But look, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, if you can see this, Barron Trump, I know you're tapped in with the internet. Please free me, I'm stuck, I'm an American citizen. I know the State Department, they talked to the Romanians. They got Andrew Tate and they got Tristan Tate out of lockup and travel ban in Romania. Please save, not Johnny Somali, Johnny Ramsey Ismail, the American. Please, thank you so much. Please. Let me out of here, I wanna come home, man.
Even if I did shut it off and say I quit this Johnny Somali character, I'm just gonna go back to being Ramsey. I'm gonna use my finance degree and go start a business or get a normal job and live a peaceful life back at home in America. I feel like I've had so many experiences that have been life-changing, and the resiliency it's given me, like really what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I've been through a lot of shit. And I feel like if I quit, what was the point of it?
I just don't think I'm the worst person in the world. I'm just somebody who doesn't want to have I like freedom of speech. I want to be myself.
I do have regrets, and I do wish I did things different, and I don't want to do the same things again. They're gonna be like, he's just bullshitting. Like, it's f***ing up the story for us. And my reputation is f***ing shit now, so, which I hope I can repair, but I feel like it might be too little too late.
I think a lot of people aren't gonna be copycats of Johnny Somali or people who go too far because they see how it ends up. You know, he walks away and apologizes, whatever. I mean, I still wouldn't respect it because he's still done a lot of damage that needs to be fixed. So
How can he fix it?
no, he doesn't fix it. It takes a real content creator to be able to do things that don't cause problems and have longevity.
This shit has warped my mind to the point where I'm like, I kind of lost self, like want to have like a self-protection of myself, you know what I mean? That instinct you're supposed to have to preserve yourself. Like, I guess people like to see drama and hate content at this point, but people are addicted to my story, like literally. Like they're like, when's the next update? When's the next Johnny video? When's the next? Obviously, people can say all publicity is not good, but you know, we know the cliche when people say that, but when you're a live streamer, controversy is, if it doesn't lead to bans and you losing platforms, it kind of works out for you.
But it's good content if you're, I guess people are trying to call me a lol cow now. I don't know. Am I?
I think Johnny Somali's biggest enemy isn't legal mindset or Ice Poseidon or even the Korean YouTubers that track him down and kick his ass on a weekly basis. Johnny Somali's biggest enemy is himself. He's gotten so carried away being Johnny Somali, the world's most disrespectful and controversial live streamer, that he's completely ruined the life of Ramsey Ismail, the college graduate from an immigrant family. Throughout the process of me putting this documentary together, Johnny's talked a lot to me about whether or not I think he'll be able to return to his normal life after this is all over. To be clear, I don't think Johnny Somali will ever be able to return to his normal life, especially if he doesn't end up serving time in Korean prison first. But there's actually no coming back to your normal life after you're talked about on the internet at this level. Johnny Somali's face and real name are plastered all over articles, YouTube videos, and news reports cataloging every wrong thing he's ever done. When you're that far gone into the hole, it's no surprise that he can't stop doubling down. Now that doesn't all excuse what he did, but I hope it does shine some light onto why he keeps doing it. In the end, it's Johnny Somali who destroyed himself. His words and actions have become his own worst enemy.
Anyway, I'm out of here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Kitsunes.